What's up, guys? How is it going? Welcome to the annual, the every week Sunday live stream for our 100 series here. So, you guys know how it goes. Every Sunday, we live stream, and every Sunday, we live stream while I'm on my way to work. So, it's a little bit of a recap of the past week, just talking about some things that we didn't cover. Talk about some exciting moments, and I look forward to next week and what we're going to be doing in terms of the 100 series or just creatively all around. It's also a time. I don't have an answer. I don't know why Siri always butts in when I'm doing this stuff in the car. It's also a time for us to just hang out and if you guys have any questions about anything or want to ask me any questions, um, this is also a good time. So let's go ahead and let's talk about this past week. Let's talk about some cool things that happened. Um, so you guys know this past week I was sort of down and out with some tooth problems, some tooth pain, and that sort of sucked all week long and prevented me from uploading a couple days. And I hate to say it because I always say it, but it seems like we're getting back on track. Things are moving in the right direction again. The biggest accomplishment of the week. Hey, what's up? It's 10 p.m. there. Wow, that is crazy. I still can't get over the time difference between the UK and here. The 5 hours is ridiculous. Um, but one of the big accomplishments over the past week was we hit the 50 upload mark. So that is extraordinary. That is a huge deal for me. Um, just uploading that amount in such little time is a huge accomplishment. So really excited about that. I have the hats if you're into that sort of thing up on my website if you guys are interested in picking one of those up to celebrate the 50 upload mark. Um, there will also be some cool other merch, some cool other things, some cool accessories, some home stuff for the 100 series coming out over the next couple weeks. Um, I just have to really honestly get time to sit down and design it and put it on the website. You guys know I talk about time. Time is something I'm always pressed for. And a lot of it's, self-inflicted, but we're learning. Beyond that, biggest accomplishment of this past week was Friday night's live stream. We didn't end up doing a whole lot of writing because I had some new people pop into the channel, pop into the stream, and really just spend some time talking with them. And of course, some of the friends that are always there supporting the channel, talking with them as well. But sort of going over the script and the script idea and essentially what we're going to do with the horror anthology. So spent a lot of time recapping and really enjoyed that, meeting some new people and talking to them. I will say that the live stream quality is finally where it needs to be. That was just changing up cameras, apparently, going from live streaming with a Blackmagic camera to a Sony mirrorless camera. Who would have thought that, the quality would be that drastic between the two? But it is. So we got the live stream quality on par where it needs to be. So that gives me a lot of hope in really continuing the live streams and the live streams being successful. I would hate for people to come to the live stream and immediately click away because the quality of the video isn't great, regardless of the value or regardless of the entertainment factor of what we're talking about in the live stream. So now that the quality's there, yeah, so the live streams are usually on about 3 a.m. your time. So I need to figure out when the best time for me to live stream on Fridays is. So right now it's worked out to where like 10 o'clock is sort of working out for me just because the end part of the day my family has all gone their separate ways for the night, doing their separate things. So it just allows me time to sit there uninterrupted and stream. But I can carve out time earlier on Fridays, especially if I'm not really shooting a vlog or uploading on Fridays. Carve out a section of time to live stream. I just need to figure out when that best time is going to be. Maybe 6 p.m. Maybe it would definitely be in the evening, like between 6 and 10 p.m. So somewhere in there. So just trying to figure out when I should do that. But I do think that the live streams are important, and it is something that I want to continue working on and making sure that we do them every Friday night. So yeah, so the live stream was exciting this past week because I brought in some new people. Hopefully they subscribed to the channel. I don't know if they did or not, but I hope they hang around because they were engaging in the stream and just being chatty, and it'd be nice to have those guys in the community here on my channel. So there was that. It's up on the channel for replay if you want to go watch it. It's about 2 hours long, but if you're wanting to watch it for any script development, it honestly doesn't have much. So if you miss that one, you're not going to miss out on anything dealing with the script. So I do need to do some writing this coming week to get ahead of where we were, so I have something to show for the live stream, this coming week. But through that live stream, I ended up doubling down on setting up a horror screenwriters, horror filmmakers Discord, because I posted in Reddit a couple, like maybe 2 weeks ago, looking for other horror screenwriters to collaborate with, and just saying, hey, like, I don't know anybody else in my area currently that writes horror, and I feel like I'm on an island, when it comes to that, and I was looking to see if there's anybody else near me or anybody else out there that just wanted to chat about horror screenwriting or, chat about horror in general. And the Reddit post got a lot of responses. And people were like, you should make a Discord, a horror Discord for, horror screenwriters or whatever. And I was like, okay, I'll try it out. I don't have a whole lot of experience using Discord other than just using like Midjourney and hopping on there. And, I've tried doing some other stuff with Cinema Creep on there, but ended up making a horror Discord and inviting people to, and at first it was just crickets. Nobody joined it, even though I went back to the Reddit, said, hey, here's that horror Discord you guys were asking for, like, if anybody wants to join, here's the link. And, it was just crickets for like a week. And I was like, well, this was a waste of time. I hate when people say they want to be part of something and then they just don't ever follow through. But I ended up going back and just literally spamming the Discord link on every comment that was in that subreddit, and I've had tons of people join the horror Discord. So if you're interested, I can put the link up in like a community post on this channel for anybody that's interested in joining up and just looking around and engaging in conversations, other horror screenwriters and filmmakers. But there's been a lot of people that have joined up, a lot of people that are in there networking and collaborating. So really stoked on that. And if you guys have been paying attention to my writing live stream, you know that I'm potentially looking for another horror writer or horror filmmaking team to be part of my anthology. And I think I may have found a couple people that are interested, and they've sent me their scripts that they would like to maybe include in my anthology. So I'm currently reading through those to see if any of them fit with the overall theme, and if they do, finding out if they have a filmmaking team behind them where they can shoot it and then send me the film, and if not, seeing if they want me to produce and film their script and then put it in the Hell's Night anthology. So things are definitely looking up when it comes to that, the horror film anthology. So really, really excited about that. That was a big accomplishment this past week, along with the 50 upload mark. So let's talk about this coming week. So today, Sunday, um, I'm at work, or headed to work, should I say, and then tomorrow is another work day. And if you guys watch the vlog, then you know tomorrow is essentially going to be my own personal Hell's Night, my own personal Hell's Day, because right now it is 5 p.m. I work until 5:30 a.m. I get off work, got to go home, go to sleep. I got to get up and go to a doctor's appointment for my son. That's at 10:30 in the morning. And then after that, I have a dentist appointment at 3 p.m. where I'm going to get a root canal for that messed up tooth. And then after that, I have to be at work at 5:30, and it is going to be just a ridiculous night of, you know, having to go to the dentist, being awake all day, and then having to stay at work all night long, for 12 hours. So it's going to be interesting. Hopefully I'm able to fit in a little bit of vlogging tomorrow. If not, then we may just live stream again, just for the simple fact of just being really, really pressed for time. But I hope that I can fit a video in. And then, Tuesday, whatever, the rest of the week, we're going to vlog. I am going to probably try to pick up some OT hours at work, because we've got some things coming up where we're going to go out of town, and I want to make some extra money for that, as well as I've got to start getting these extra shifts and putting away money. That way we can start getting the film shot, because that's going to be no small expense. So I got to start finding out a way that not only am I going to finance it through maybe crowdfunding sources, but through also coming out of my own pocket. Because anytime you crowdsource something, or anytime I've ever got some financing for a project, I've always matched it with funding from my own pocket. That way I'm not solely relying on, other people. So I will be putting together, like I said, an Indiegogo or a Kickstarter or something, to where people can donate and get cool stuff in return for helping finance Hell's Night. But like I said, I'll also be putting my own money towards that, and I'll be very transparent about how much of my own money I'm putting towards it and what that money's going towards. So really stoked about doing that. Hopefully I can get some people on board to be part of it, not just financially, but physically and collaborative. So I'll be putting that together over the course of the week, getting that up. That way, like I said, we have a good run at getting that done, because that will be running for a while, because I really want to start shooting the first part of this end of the year or beginning of 2024, because we got at least 3 stories to shoot, and they all need to be shot by the end of summer next year. So, so one of the vlogs we put up, yesterday's video, talked a little bit about, where am I taking the channel after the 100 series, just posing some questions. And I think what we're going to do is, after the 100 series, my plan is, assuming I finish it, I'm pretty hell-bent on finishing it, but assuming that we complete it and the 100 project, gets completed, 100 videos by November 9th, right? That's our cutoff day. Assuming it gets done, then what we're going to do is I will probably honestly take a week off, and then we'll start doing our regular uploads, and I'm probably thinking about maybe doing 3 times a week. So in those 3 videos, we'll probably do a vlog, we'll probably do some sort of educational content, like either a gear review or like a tips and tutorial video, and then we'll do our live streaming. And then if I have something to talk about that'll be an additional upload, then we'll do an additional upload as well. But I'm really aiming for 3 days a week. And then I don't know, we may do more vlogging because I've never done the Vlogmas stuff. So maybe we'll do Vlogmas. But I think just for the longevity of the channel, what I'm looking forward to, 2024 is going to be 3 uploads a week. So, and I really need to make sure that the people that are wanting to see tips, tricks, and tutorials get a little bit of that. People that want to see gear reviews get a little bit of that, and then the people that are just here to hang out with me, that like the vlogs and that stuff, are getting that as well. So I think I can deliver on all 3 of those. So I don't know, 3 uploads a week seems plausible to me, especially after doing it 7 days a week. 3 days a week seems like a walk in the park. It'll actually allow me to have like a rest day and then like a day to edit and stuff in between. So yeah, so definitely some thrifting. Like thrifting is crazy. Like I could probably make an entire YouTube channel just to thrifting. And antiquing. Like I love that stuff so much, and it's like such a big part of what me and my wife do. And it sounds crazy and sounds like stupid, but it's just something that we do to spend time together and something that we enjoy because we love old things. We love antiques. We love oddities. We love just being out and about and looking through old shops. So I don't know. Thrifting is really a huge part of what I do. And I bet I could probably have a really fun just thrifting YouTube channel, but I don't think with everything else I do, I have time to dedicate to that. I wish I could get my wife on board with making a channel. She could just have a thrifting channel. I bet she would do really well with that. But yeah, so thrifting is definitely going to be part of it. I would like to eventually get away from these driving to work live streams. I know these aren't the most exciting videos. Like I said, they're a time to hang out, a time to ask questions, a time to just say what you want to say, and all of that good stuff, as well as recapping. But if I wasn't as pressed for time on the weekends, like if I had worked 8 hours a day, then I would have time to shoot an actual video and not have to do these. But like I said, this is out of pure necessity. So these will go away probably. There will be some other live streams like our Friday nights and the live streams of like once we start shooting some live streaming on set and just random stuff like here and there, but it won't be like every Sunday we're live streaming my drive to work kind of deal. Unless everybody just for some reason overnight is like, we miss the live streams of you driving to work, then I would keep doing it, but I don't know. I don't think anybody really cares about these too much. But yeah, so that's essentially what it's looking like this coming week. It's going to be a little tough. Like I said, we're trying to pick up some OT shifts because that takes more time out of the week, time to edit, time to shoot, but I just have to try to figure it out because just something I have to do. And beyond that, I think that I don't know if you guys remember the other day I was talking about this road. This is the road I drive on. This road runs literally, like I said, up and down the east coast of the United States. And it's a 4-lane road, right? Two lanes going this way, 2 lanes going that way. And it's, depending on what section you're on, it's either 45 miles an hour. I don't know what that is in kilometers, or 55 or 60, just depending on what section you're on. But people want to do like 85 and 90. They want to go way over the speed limit. And with it being just so narrow, there's so many cars packed in here because this highway goes through so many different little towns that people just drive like absolutely like ridiculous, like just jerks. And like I said, there's always a wreck. There's always like a fender bender or something. So um, a lot of times when I'm talking, I have to stop to make sure that I'm not about to, you know, wreck into somebody or somebody's not about to wreck into me. But yeah, so this coming week, like I said, expect the Friday night live stream. Other than that, it's going to be just your regular vlogs. Tomorrow's going to be kind of crazy. Like I said, I don't really know what we're going to do there, but it's going to be kind of rough. How's the weather in the UK right now? Because here, it's actually a little warmer today than it was yesterday. It's 78 degrees. Yeah, they drive fast over there too. Yeah, it's, I don't know why everybody's in such a damn hurry. Maybe if I was in more of a hurry, I wouldn't be pressed for time. But yeah, it's 78 degrees here, and felt a little warmer than that all day. I think it was in the 80s, but it's been pretty nice. It's not so bad when you have to you got to go work, you know, like in a stuffy warehouse when it's in the 70s. Makes it a lot more tolerable than when it's like in the 80s or like mid 90s or above, like it has been in the summer. 66 degrees. That's nice. That's on the verge of being a little cold, you know. Like if it's 66 during the day, I imagine it gets down to like the low 50s at night. It'd be a little cold. Yeah, National Lampoon. I love those movies. I don't think I saw the one that the most recent one they came out with, which was like the remake or the I don't know if it was a remake or just like supposed to be Clark Griswold's son grown up or something like that. I didn't see that one, but of course, European Vacation, Christmas Vacation, and just the original Vacation. I have all those on VHS. Love all of those. Those are a staple in my house, especially Christmas Vacation. That's hands down best Christmas movie ever made. I turn into Clark Griswold every year at Christmas time, just like a anxiety riddled mess of stress and joy. And that's another thing, you know, that's coming up, right? So Christmas is right around the freaking corner. So it's like, again, it's time to start picking up those OT shifts. Um, as an adult, as a person with a kid, you know, even though my son, he never wants anything, but it's still like Christmas time. You just overindulge, I guess. So it's time to figure out overtime and all that stuff. And you got to fit all that in with your creative life. So I'm playing a fun game of Russian roulette today, and the game I'm playing is since I'm pressed for time, I didn't want to stop and get gas before work, and my gas light's on, which is a fun game to play when you're headed to work. So my gas light's on, and it'll come on when I have 50 miles left. It'll come on when I have, I think, 30 miles, and then it starts getting more repetitive, like 25 miles, and then 10 miles, and I haven't got it below that. Like I don't like riding around on low tanks of gas. But last night or this morning on my way home from work, before I got home, 50-mile light came on. You need to get gas, 50 miles left. Is like 36 miles from my house to my job, and I think my 35-mile light came on about 2 minutes after I left the house. So I'm playing a fun game of, am I gonna make it to work without running out of gas? You know, yeah, the Halloween decorations are coming along nicely. We're a little bit behind on them. Me being sick all last week put a major damper on everything. So we're gonna be doing some of that this week. My wife has her Halloween tree up, so we have essentially a Christmas tree that's black. It's a little smaller than what our Christmas tree actually is. It's our Halloween tree, and we decorate it with, like, I don't know, Halloween stuff. So I'll show you guys that in a vlog this week, and then we of course do a living room and different sections of the house, and um, go all out outside as well. And we bought a cool piece for the front yard that I talked about in one of the past vlogs. So a new cool animatronic that I do want to talk about when we put it up and we decorate the front yard. But yeah, so how much gas do I have till I'm empty? And the funny thing is I'm passing a gas station right here, but I refuse to stop to make sure that I get to work on time because I have 6 minutes before I have to hit the time clock, and I still have to park, walk into work, and do all that good stuff. So, but yeah, I'm gonna run out of gas, but I gotta get gas as soon as I get out of work, which I'm home, sleeping, doctor appointment, dentist, and getting gas is no big deal. But like I said, when you're as pressed for time, those 5 minutes, 10 minutes here, they add up. So, oh my gosh, I can't see. The sun's so bright. The thing about this time of year is the sun sets normally when I'm like headed to work, and then when it gets a little bit later, it starts getting into November and December. I go into work while it's dark, and when I get out of work, it's dark. So I'm literally living like in just constant nighttime. It's wild. But I'm pulling to work now. I appreciate you guys hanging out.